This is Alicia Monet, and I have something to say. I woke up like this. Yes, I did. I woke up like this, and I hopped in my whip, and I went to go take care of a client. Gotta keep my clients satisfied, my sisters. Yeah, so I got it moving early this morning. And on my way back, of course, I'm looking at Facebook because I have messages and things, and I'm looking and I'm seeing it. There's still all this buzz about Queen Bee, of course. So I was moved to say something because I love Beyoncé. I've been loving Beyoncé since I was like 12 years old. And I see her and I know her, I feel her. And some people are just now catching on that she is more than just beauty. That she has a brain and she's maneuvering in corporate America. Yes, the industry is corporate America. Packaged a little differently. And she runs the world. She runs her world. And I love her. People are just now figuring out that, oh my gosh, there's something to this woman. She's actually doing these things on purpose. She's actually a strategist. Oh my gosh. And I'm just like, Beyoncé, I've always known you were a strategist. I've always known that you did everything throughout your life, the different phases of your life. You did what you felt was best for you at the time in order to keep your life private and to affect as many people as you could. And I know that in the beginning, you were concerned about your image and concerned about making everybody happy and not offending anybody, not upsetting anybody. And you learned that no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter how that package is wrapped, that people are going to have something to say. So instead of trying to make other people happy, you're going to be true to your authentic self. And you have to discover and walk and discover your authentic self and learn to walk in your authentic self before the stage, on stage, before everybody. While you were listening to criticism, there are people who are nowhere near famous who receive criticism on Facebook or in their little public specter, and they go nuts. I said specter, I meant sector. And they go nuts, they lose their mind. And here you did it in front of the world. The world. Very gracefully. Yes. Learning about who you are on a world stage. Knowing that you are still a human being. You still had emotions to express. You still had to endure the everyday stuff that every human being has to endure. On top of being a woman. On top of being a woman of African ancestry in America. And you did it so gracefully. And I can go through your songs and say, do your different albums and my analysis of what you were feeling and thinking and during that time, but we're not going to get into all that because that's not what this is about. This is just letting you know that I recognize you. And no, I may not be your number one fan. I don't have not one poster of you. I did not buy but one album of yours. I listened to all of them. I went back and forth about being torn in my heart because I love Beyoncé, but this Sasha Fierce is a demon, and as Christians, this is not the way to be, and yada yada. I went through all of that. I can't listen to her music, but I'm like, I love her so much. Not just your music, but who you are. People go, you don't even know Beyonce. I'm like, you don't know Beyonce. I have a connection with Beyonce. You know what I mean? And so, so through all of that, I went through my own struggle, recognizing who I am. And allowing my sensual self to be expressed, my sexuality to be expressed inside of this body and throughout this body, using this body to express who I am, the goddess that I am. And you managed to do that on a world stage. On a world stage. And we did not hear about your nervous breakdown. Because I know there were times when your ass broke it all the way down. On the flow. Get it? On the flow. And you've always been empowering to me. You've always inspired me. You've always been there for me. And people go, she ain't paying your bills. You don't even know her. Why are you defending her? I'm like, listen. Because it's Beehive, for one. And people who have followed your progression from the time that you came onto the stage to now see your struggles what you allowed us to see. We see what you allowed us to see, and those who look and see and can dig deeper can see that you handled everything very gracefully and very exemplary. And I love you. And one day I will be interviewing you and I will be dancing with you, because that's something that I'm definitely going to do, is going to be performing on stage. What Beyoncé? What? Yes, I'm so thankful and I love you so much. And I love everybody for jumping on the train, because they see that, yeah, like, what do you guys expect? What do you guys expect? Beyonce has positioned herself. That's what she did. That's what she was doing this whole time, was positioning herself so that she could be in a position to where she is on the Super Bowl, black powered out, with hot sauce in her bag. What? Yes. For all of y'all that think that we some hot sauce eating, watermelon eating, watermelon. What you think all that is? A joke? Yes, the joke's on you, America. The joke's on you. Because our entertainers have gone through this for years. Beyonce is not the first black female entertainer who's a beautiful goddess who has to be on stage for people entertaining. I mean, of course, times have changed, but have they really? There's still lynchings. There's still churches being burnt. But I'm digressing. On a world stage, performing for the very people who go through holes, go through fire hoops to prove our inferiority, and who try to block our upward mobility. And here she is, that navigated through it all, captured everybody's hearts, and now she's like, well, let me just let you know how I'm really feeling. Y'all didn't get it from Superpower. You didn't get it when I was trying to be gentle with it. So let me just let you know what it is. What it is. Okay? And I love Little Blue too. Yes. That's a whole nother one. Her baby and my baby, and when they were born, all that other stuff. But I'm just going to leave it at that, because we're already at 8 minutes. What? I woke up like this.